Now, a Limpopo ANC leader has appeared in the Mokopane Magistrate's Court on charges of murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Tolly Mashamaite, a former ANC regional secretary, was arrested last night, together with Petrus Mohlabisi. This brings to 7 the number of accused persons who are implicated in the murder of ANC councilor Faltein Kekana and anti-corruption activist Ralph Kanyane in 2019. ANC reporter Moloko Moloto is in Mokopane and he's joining us now with the latest. Good afternoon, Moloko. Surely the arrest of this ANC leader brings the issue of political killings in Limpopo under the spotlight.
Good afternoon, Kulugumba Moyane. Indeed, the issue of political killing is certainly under the spotlight here. Why? Because the 2 men who were murdered here in 2019, one of them was an ANC councillor at the local municipality, Moloko. At that time, we were told that he was working on a dossier that was going to be presented before the municipality, and he got killed along with another ANC activist, execution style, and that happened in 2019. It took a number of years before police could make arrests, and they, in the police, that is last year sometime, or a year before last year actually, they arrested 3 men, and subsequently they arrested 2. Total number of people who have been appearing in court was 5, and some of them are out on bail. But last night, the police then arrested 2 men, one of them being the former ANC regional secretary in the Waterberg region of Limpopo province, Mr. Tolly Mashamaite. And the charges, as they were read out in court today, are murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Of course, there was a bit of an argument, defense arguing that the manner in which the police arrested the 2 contravened the provisions of the Criminal Procedure Act, in that they said they were not showed or given a copy of the warrant of arrest, and initially even arguing that possibly that warrant arrest doesn't exist. And ultimately, when the state produced a copy of the warrant of arrest, there was also further argument with the defense saying that it was actually requested by a wrong person, and that way means that the accused, as they stood before court, were there unlawfully. A decision was therefore taken that the matter be postponed to next week, Tuesday, wherein a different presiding officer will come to adjudicate specifically on this whole issue of the validity of the warrant of arrest, because the defense is arguing that because according to them, the warrant of arrest is invalid, they want this matter to be struck off the roll. But we will obviously get to know what happens possibly next week, Tuesday. But let's bring into the conversation community members who have been picketing or showing face outside court. Her name is Baba Salomo. She's from a community organization here. Baba, you are here. Maybe tell us specifically to do what?
We are here, like we've been here in the previous court cases regarding the murder of Comrade Ralph and Faltein, to monitor the case, because if we can date back to 2020, we have been picketing and showing that it cannot be that Moloko has a history of political killings, that there's been no arrests. So we are here hoping that the arrest will lead to revealing the truth about the political killings in our areas. And also, we are here supporting the families of the deceased as members of the community, because they have lost their loved ones who has been seen fighting against corruption in Moloko municipality, fighting for the residents of Moloko. So ours is to support the families, and ours is to call for justice and to say political killings in Moloko must end.
Yeah, but Baba, just before I let you go, of course, none of the people who have been arrested with regard to the 2 are guilty at this point in time. But the arrest of a former senior ANC leader in the name of Tolly Mashamaite, what element does it bring into this whole matter as far as the political killings are concerned?
Like I've indicated, that the deceased are comrades who have been seen fighting against corruption in the municipality. And the ANC has been consistent that it is against corruption. So it gives us hope that those who are using political position to amass wealth for themselves and also to commit murder must really know that the law is on the side of the people.
All right,
and I just want to make an indication that we are not going to be intimidated. And also on the 14th of March is going to be the late Comrade Ralph's birthday, and we hope and pray to God that he will shield us.
All right, Baba, thank you so much. Well, Braden, this matter, I must say, has divided the community. In fact, on my right, you have the group which Baba belongs to. The numbers were bigger. And on my left, it's a group of community members who are here to support the accused. And let me speak to one of them. His name is Mojalefa Setsepu. Mojalefa, why are you here?
Yeah, no, we are here to support one of our leader, Comrade Tolly Mashamaite. The reason why we are here, our view is that this case is politically motivated. The reason why I'm saying that is because we are about to go to what you call a regional, sub-regional council or sub-regional meetings. The arrest, we think that is injustice. There is a deliberate move by the court to drag the matter. Why we are here, comrade, is that Comrade Tolly Mashamaite is one of our leaders. We can't afford to lose such a credible leader. So we can't just stay on our comfortable home. We are here to support him, and we are not shaken.
Yeah. Of course, they were arrested. That is Tolly, and the other co-accused were arrested last night, bringing the number of those arrested with regard to this matter to 7. There's no trial date yet. When you say the state is delaying and dragging and all this, saying it's political, does it therefore mean that you just don't believe there will be justice, even as they are prepared to go on trial?
The state does not have case. We are told that state is busy changing the state weaknesses. That is why we are saying the state does not have a case. This matter is political and it needs a political solution.
What type of political solution are you referring to? Because 2 people were killed. Surely somebody must be held accountable.
Yes, we are of the view that those who are arrested currently, they are wrongfully arrested because of, in our belief, that we think that it's not the real killers of both Faltein and...
So somebody is going to say, when you talk of political solution, because somebody is holding political office or is politically known to be highly connected, such people should not be investigated. Is that what you're saying?
It's not what we're saying. So what we're saying is that we want justice, and justice must be done, because we're suspecting that something is not going well in the state.
No, thank you so much. Well, Braden, this matter, obviously, it's still at a preliminary stage. The accused, we understand that they will be back here on Tuesday, firstly, to have an argument over, or a hearing over the validity and the authenticity of the warrant of arrest. And the defense has also requested that perhaps the state should, and the state agreed to this request, I must say, that perhaps a day or 2 later after that hearing, then there must be an issue of a bail application. And I must indicate that Tolly Mashamaite obviously is no longer the regional secretary of the ANC. I know that he was a member of the provincial legislature, and he, in June last year, was about to contest for election into the Provincial Executive Committee of the ANC, and because he also faces other separate corruption charges, he had to step aside. He is before court with regard to that matter, and he could therefore not contest for election into the Provincial Executive Committee of the ANC. Previously, when we were reporting about this and other killings, Braden, of people who are politically or in the political spotlight who've been killed, the chairperson of the ANC in the province, who is also Premier Stan Mathabata, rubbished the suggestions that there's political killings in Limpopo province, saying these are just criminal activities. And of course, now with the arrest of this leader, it just now complicate things even further. Of course, in fairness, none of these people who have been arrested have been convicted. None of them have been found guilty.